Alright guys, Sean here. I think we're just going to do a little bit of an update. Hey guys, well, as you could probably have seen in my previous video, I am back. And I just thought I'd do a little bit of an update video. It's not going to be long. You see, things are now being shifted around. This is going to be my boys' shelf. Well, part of my boys' shelf, shall I say. And I've got some slings on there that I want to give you a brief look at. But for those that have seen my Instagram, they would already know that my Acanthoscurria geniculata here had molted out, as you could have seen on the lid there. And I'll put a little picture in after this, but I sexed her molt last night, and as you can tell from that, she is a female. Look at that, isn't she absolutely bloody gorgeous when the camera decides to focus in? There we go. Absolutely stunning. I'm so happy with that. So happy with that. But yeah, picture coming in a second. So yeah, you can definitely see the spermatheca there. Absolutely overjoyed about that. Come on, focus. So yeah, that's one good thing for me for at the moment. Been doing a few bits and pieces. You would also have seen my Panthobeteus cascada, who's tucked away down in there. I'll put a picture up on it. It's actually a little boy, and I'll stick a photo in of what he looks like now, and obviously the molt. Obviously you would have seen previously my large LP. He is a boy. I now have two large male LPs. I'm going to stick this guy into a different container, enclosure, as I say. He doesn't need this amount of space, and I could quite easily utilize it for something else. So he is now going to go into the same size as that one. It's just a critter keeper, the larger of the critter keeper, one of the large critter keepers, because he doesn't need a lot of space. But I will be doing that rehouse in a minute, to be honest. So I'll do that and stick it on this video. Sorry if my shadow is casting on here. I still haven't got the lights right in here. The first of my slings, which I want to show you, is actually Poecilotheria fasciata. I know it's in a little pot. I know there's nothing in there. At this size, it doesn't actually need anything, to be honest. Dave Beastie has got the right idea. They don't need a lot, and the smaller you can keep them in the tubs, or the smaller tubs you can keep them in, the better they're going to grow. He doesn't, this one, male or female, I don't know, doesn't have to look food. It actually tells me when he's hungry. There's a bigger hole here, and it actually comes and sits underneath and takes the mealworms through quite happily. Doesn't have to struggle. It's not struggling, and it's growing really well. There is a molt in there, so it's doing absolutely fine. That's the first of them. Okay, next two up, two that I've wanted, or got, should I say, because I ended up getting males the whole time, and hopefully these two will, at least I'm hoping I'll get one female. H. pulchripes, the golden blue leg baboon, both doing really well. I'm not going to move them out of here. They've got room for another molt. Really feeding well, and looking great. This one is actually down here. The other one's a little bit more adventurous, I'd say. Does tend to like to come up. But yeah, really doing well. Two of them. I thought I'd just get an extra tub to put these in, because nothing like erring on the side of caution, is there really? In here, as you can probably see, Pteronoclus usambara. These are the RCF. Don't know whether you can actually see him down in there. You can just about see his booty there. Oh, let's stop calling it booty. Everybody calls it booty. His abdomen. But they're doing really, really well. Let's see where. Oh, not the camera. That's not very good here. But yeah, that one's in there. And this one is. This is one of the reasons I decided to get the tub to sand it on. I don't know. But yeah, really glad to have these two in the collection. I have the Kigoma DCF confirmed female, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, I'm glad to have a couple more OBTs in my collection. Don't know whether the camera is actually going to focus. Ceratojaurus darlingi, the rear-horned baboon. This one actually molted the other day, so I'm not trying to do too much with it. But yeah, it's coming on really, really nicely. Glad to have another one of these back in the collection. The Nandu coloratovillosus, I do believe. Yes. Been waiting to get one of these for quite a while. See if I can. It is in there. Tends to burrow quite a lot. It's getting quite a nice size now. Patterns are starting to come out on its legs. But yeah, another Nandu in the collection. Really glad about. What's sitting up top, it's just gone back down here. You can just about see it moving. I have no idea what this is. It was not labelled. So it could be absolutely anything. So I'm kind of waiting for this one to grow up, to be honest. Let's get it back on the camera, shall we? It's just sitting there. I do remember I was trying to find a wahine or something similar. So this could be anything, to be honest, because the guy just, as I said, there was no label on it. He said take it. So I will find out once this gets a little bit more size to it, which will be fun. Another one that's going to be fun. I can't call it mystery because I've already got a curly hair called Mystery. But this was another unknown. No label on it. It's just an unknown brachy. So hey, it's always nice to have a brachy in the collection. So we'll just have to wait and see what this one grows up to be. It's the fun of it, isn't it? Now that's the only clue I've got to what this one is in here. So CDY, I'm kind of guessing it is going to be a Heliobrachus discalus. It's sitting up at the top right now. It's just over here. There it is. Which would be really nice if it is the Heliobrachus discalus. I believe it's the Vietnam blue. Yeah, it's another one. I'm just going to have to wait and see. And last but not least, the Pteronoclus lugardi hall baboon. I had one of these previous, but lost it. Well, lost it. It was a male. So yeah, I'm really glad to have another one of these in the collection. But, yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff. Okay, rehousing me Lasiodora Parahabana male. There he is, over in the corner there, top right. Yes, he is looking lovely. He doesn't need that though. I can keep that and utilize that for someone else. I'm not gonna I'm not going to bore you with tipping substrate in. Everybody knows what it looks like to put substrate into a container. So let's just go, hey presto. Not a lot in here, doesn't need a lot. It's got a nice big water bowl. As we know, males do tend to drink a hell of a lot. Got some nice substrate in here. Bit of cork bark just propped up, but I've made a bit of a gully, a trough, as it were, so that he can basically do his sperm web in this area if he wants to. He's got somewhere that he can anchor to, and yeah, that's pretty much all he needs, to be honest. He doesn't need a lot. So yeah, let's see how this goes, shall we? And let's get him in there. Let's see how this is going to go. As you see, you can't see a hell of a lot through the front of this because he's just webbed it all up completely. So we're just going to take these doors off and see what kind of a temperament he's going to be in. He's got a leg on it at the moment. There he is. He's looking lovely. I've got me trusted catch cup, or the cricket tub. I'm just going to see. Hello. Right, well, let's see how this goes then, shall we? Get the tub in. Alright. Let's go in this way then, shall we? Oh, you are a skitty little sort of, eh? Hey? Come on. Nice and gently, nice and gently. There you go. Alright. And we'll slide you under there. See if we can't get you to just shimmy up a bit. Come on. Well, you probably can't see a hell of a lot here, but come on then. Up you get. Move up. There's good. Legs in, please. Thank you very much. Legs in. There we go. And there he is. Bring this around here a bit so we can actually see him a little better. And there he is. Very little hassle. Let's just get rid of this tank and get the other one in. Well, we're going to have to do it like this because my tripod isn't that high. We're just going to loosen the lid off. Okay. We'll see if he will just walk out ever so gently. There we go. Can I have that? Got that. Thank you very much. And there he is in. Nice and simple. As I said, doesn't need a hell of a lot in there. He's now in there. And now he's going to go and sit up on the shelf next to the other one. Take pride and place there. There he is, up on the shelf next to the other Lasiodora parabana, the Pamphobetes cascada, and up on the top two more males, Carabina versicolor and the Poecilotheria tiger and a wessel. He's up the back there, as you can see. Yeah, good show. Well, there we go. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. As I said, plenty more to come. I've got some upgrades and some feed-in, and things are always going to be moving around. So yeah, if you did like it, give us a like. Do subscribe. Absolutely free. Anyway, keep crawling.